I am sitting here today with Kelly Backert of, I'm just going to say the Core brand because it's Core Everything, KB, Core Bar and Yoga, and Core Bootcamps. And Core Bootcamps came first, right?
Yes, yeah. Core
That's
Boot Camps has been around for 5 years now.
no,
Yeah,
that's
5
it.
years. I know. Well, I've been around for a very long time, which I think that I could, since what, 2007. So it was Boot Camps by Kelly. And then
Okay.
and so I would go all around Hartford County, like I would rent space
Right.
at, all these different schools or parking lots or whatever I was doing. And I would partner up with different businesses. And then I got the opportunity to have my own space. And that's when I changed the name to Core Boot Camps. So I feel like it's been around a lot longer, but technically 5 years.
I'm sitting here trying to do the math because I thought Matt came on my podcast in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
It may have been 17. I can't remember. Well, yeah, I guess it is 5 years. Maybe it
Yeah.
was 5 years ago that he was on then. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so you were traveling to all these different places.
Yeah. Just
And
renting out space.
okay, but you did something that I think is an excellent program that I would love to see get done throughout Harford County. You went into the incubator space into the Bel Air Armory marketplace, right?
Yes.
Can you explain to everybody how that works? Because I was up there the other day and I was kind of upset because there was empty spaces there. And it's like
Yeah.
people
So
need
people need to know. No,
yes.
yes. Yes. This is such a great opportunity. So I just happened to be like walking by and was like, what is this?
Right.
Really, it was that crazy. So all you do is you put in an application to the Bel Air Economic Development. You can just Google that, Bel Air
Right.
Economic Development, and they have right on their website, they have applications. And I mean, they put me, so this is so silly, but when I went through the process, I started Core Boot Camps in a 700 square foot space.
Wow.
With bikes. I mean, I was very adamant that I was going to get one of those spaces. And it was crazy and then I moved out very shortly after. You're allowed to stay in for 3 years.
Right.
I moved out in 15 months.
Really?
So yes. And I told him I was going to, because I was like, look, I know I'm going to grow. I just need a space to start. And that's with all those businesses. So, Rich, I just wanted to mention all the studios that have graduated from there and are on the downtown. The R&B Records.
Yes.
So they were in the studio after me, and now they're on Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Love Evolution Yoga. They were back there. They're now on right off Main Street by Newberry. And then we had a framing place, and she's down.
Trish.
Yeah, Trish. Yes. So she's out there. She's down by Shop, right? So we all have graduated and we're all on Main Street. So it's a great opportunity because it has so low rent. And anything, what I have to tell people is, they're like, well, the business idea I have wouldn't work back there. Well, if a gym can work in a 700 square feet space, you can make your business work.
Yeah.
And they're all about giving people opportunities. They're always looking for people. And the process is a little long. So it's I think it took me 9 months to 10 months to actually get in that space. But, and I don't know if all of the spaces are full right now, but even if they're not, you can, fill out the application. Anybody, if you have a small business idea, this is what you should do.
I think the only thing they can't do is restaurants, right?
Well, they don't have a water source.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which of course you need for a restaurant. So
yeah.
But still, with what you're doing, I mean, you could put a refrigerator in there of bottled water.
Well, the girl just had the plant store there.
Yes.
She would bring this big tub of water and water her plant. I mean, it was crazy what she did.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is incredible. So you can get creative, but something like a coffee shop or a restaurant probably would work.
I would love, if you drive around Harford County, look at all the empty businesses, especially in the shopping centers. that would be the perfect thing for these companies to do throughout the county.
Do you know what business I want to open next, Rich?
Uh-oh.
And I'm actively looking for a space.
Wait a minute, don't tell me. I'm trying to figure out. It's got to be KB something, so I'm trying to think. No,
You're never going to guess it. You're never going to guess it.
I can't think.
It's going to be Core Cones with a K, and it's going to be an ice cream shop.
Whoa. Are you serious?
100%. And I am actively looking. I thought I found a space. I was going to do you know where he's right next door to me? Tommy's on the Main. He's new.
Yeah.
Okay. I looked at that space. I was thinking about opening an ice cream shop there. It would have been a little bit too much money in the build out, so I passed on it. But yeah.
We were just talking about this. Who was it? May have been Brad Cox I was talking to. I can't remember. But we were talking about how in the county, there's really not a lot of ice cream shops anymore. The only one I can think of, when I say ice cream shops, I mean local. The only one I can think of is Scoops in Aberdeen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh my God, Kelly, you got to do this.
I want local, hard ice cream. Like I want locally owned ice cream. Like I want it to be.
Keys
yeah, absolutely. So, no, I'm going to 100% do it.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. And let me, all right, let me clarify something now. When I say an ice cream shop, I mean like the old soda shop. So yes, I know Brooms Bloom and Keys does ice cream, but that's like a full blown restaurant.
That's a whole thing. I mean, they have I mean, think of Brooms Bloom. I mean, they have their own little farm out there. So this is this is honestly, I actually just want like a couple of tables and chairs. I want it to be a walk-up window and then maybe some picnic, but I want it to be small and I want it to be probably close to downtown somewhere. So that's kind of the goal.
I was going to say that'd be the best place to do it because I don't think there is one in Bel Air. I know there is one in Aberdeen. Yet there is one in Edgewood Creamery. Is there one in Havre de Grace?
There is a little ice cream shop in Havre de Grace. It was along the main street. I can't remember the name of it. And it's exactly what you're talking about.
Was it
old fashioned? No.
Oh.
No. I feel like it's for sale.
Oh, really? Oh God, Kelly, you're on to something here. All right. How come it's not open yet?
I just haven't found the right space yet.
Well, the good thing is you're heading into the cold months right now. So, although I got to admit, I love ice cream more in the wintertime.
I'll eat it whenever. I'm good with it whenever.
Yeah, so am I, even though I don't need to. But, so I like that Core Cones.
Coming.
That is awesome. God, I hope you do get that because like I said, that's something that we definitely need. So it was always fun. I remember as a kid, you get done playing baseball or whatever, and the coach would always take the team to the local ice cream place.
Yep.
To get ice cream. You really can't do that anymore.
I know. But we have back home where I'm from in Nebraska, we have a place called the Dairy Chef. And it's a little box. You come up to the window and you order it. They have picnic tables and stuff outside. They had a couple of tables and chairs inside. But I'm telling you that in the summer, the cars are lined around the block for this place. Oh, if you can serve good ice cream, all they have is ice cream cones and shakes.
Nothing else.
I think they have burgers and fries now too, because they changed it to Dairy Chef. So I think they have, but it's very simple menu, like very clean, simple menu, which I would that to me is perfect. Like I like, even with my fitness studio, I like things just very simple, very clean. Everything is very authentic and like the price point, everything is,
just ice cream. You can't be more authentic than that. So God, I'm God, hurry up, Kelly.
I know.
So with the Core brand, you started the Core Bootcamps first, and now actually tell everybody first of all where you're located and the websites.
Sure. So Core Bootcamps is located at 102 North Main Street, which is right by the Armory. It's in front of the Armory instead of in back of the Armory where we started. But there's like the little surf shop, the dance studios there. So we're right there. And then down the street, if you go all the way down to above Bagel Works, that's where the second studio is, 15 East Churchville Road. And that's above Bagel Works. And that's the bar and the yoga studio. So that one opened 6 months ago in March.
So do you have different employees at each location, or
there's only a couple of crossovers. There's a couple of girls that cross over, me and I guess just one other girl. So we cross over, but otherwise, no, I have different employees at both.
So you need an ice cream shop right in between the two. So as you're walking from one to the other, you can stop and get
100%. Hey, look, I got to keep myself in business.
I love that. So the core bar and yoga, because with the core boot camps, you're doing what, CrossFit and everything, right?
Well, it's not like CrossFit necessarily because we're in a smaller space, but it's just like, it is like those interval workouts or like, like kind of like 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off type of, all of our classes down there for the most part are 45 minutes. And then we have 2 spaces down there. We have the one that we do the boot camps in, and then we have a spin studio. So I have 17 spin bikes down there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we do spin classes too. So we can even have them going on, and we do sometimes at the same time. So we have more strength classes, heavier weights, things like that. Right. And then you go over to core bar yoga, slowing things down a little bit. So then we have our meditation classes. We have our yoga classes. We have our bar classes, which bar classes are more of like smaller movements, smaller weights, more of like a dance, like a Pilates or a dance or a ballet or a yoga style. Right. So to me, the reason everyone's always like, well, why didn't you just open another core boot camps? Well, because my goal is to help people to move their bodies. So everybody does that in a different way. Mm-hmm. And I felt like, especially as I'm getting older now, I'm like, I was just seeing like more people are wanting a little bit not as high impact exercise. And so the average age of people in Harford County is 40 plus. So if that's true, then they're going to want a little bit less of a kind of like higher impact type workout, and maybe kind of going to the yoga and the bar would be helpful. And so that's why I decided to do that. And now I can cover all the bases. I can help whoever, you don't like this style of exercise, let's go here. If you don't like this style of exercise, we have lots and lots of choices.
Yeah. So, all right, explain to everybody what bar is, because it ain't the type of bar that I'm thinking about.
I know. Too bad. Sometimes the ladies do go to the bar afterwards. That type of bar. No, it's more of like a ballet / Pilates / yoga type exercise. You're kind of using the bar to hold on to as you do movements with smaller weights and smaller movements. Okay. It's all like, I don't really know how else to explain it, but it's more of a ballet inspired type workout, more of like a dance. Some of the girls who teach for me have more of like a dance background, like a ballet or a cheerleading background. Right. So it's kind of that. That doesn't mean that you have to necessarily like be coordinated to do it. It's just to me personally, it just is more of a lower impact, high intensity. So you're going to get a great workout. You're going to sweat. You're going to feel good after you leave, but you're not going to have that pounding on your body like maybe you would with like the burpees and the squat jumps and the jumping jacks and all of those type of things.
Okay. And with the yoga, because I've had on my other podcasts, I've had a lot of yoga instructors on. A lot of them mix it with meditation. Do you do that as well?
Yeah, we do. Okay. And we have specific meditation classes as well, because it's super important to me, because I meditate every day. It's an important part of my lifestyle. So it's really important to me to bring that in. And it wasn't really when I would offer it at core boot camps, it just wasn't hitting the mark because people aren't looking for meditation at a boot camp studio, right. But here it's going really well. So we do offer that. We offer that quite a bit. So yeah. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's well, a lot of, especially the way, God, with anxiety and depression being up now, more people got to get into the meditation because it definitely helps a lot, and the yoga
Yeah.
does, and the
Yeah.
yoga, and yoga does. I have to stop saying that the yoga. It just it's I don't know. I can't. I got to get back to doing that as well. I still meditate every day, but I got to get back to doing the yoga. There, I
Yeah.
did it again. I got to get back to doing yoga again. Jeez, it's
I
oh
wonder why
man.
you say that. I don't know
I,
what.
I don't know. It's weird. I never understood that. So you guys have a lot of things coming up this month of
Yeah.
December, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So we love and we love to partner up with people on Main Street.
Okay.
We just got done with partnering up with doing a boot camp at Independent Brewery. We do stuff with the Ale Craft Brewery that's down the street.
Mm-hmm.
We so this Saturday, which I guess I don't know what the date is. This is 12th, November 12th. This Saturday, November 12th, we will be at Krabby Axe, the axe throwing place in Bel Air. Oh my gosh, so much fun. We do an axe throwing boot camp. It's so cool.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah. Oh my God. I posted a video the other day. You'll have to watch it. It's so awesome.
So if somebody does something wrong, you throw the axe at them?
Well, if they don't hit the mark. Well, if they don't hit the mark, they gotta do burpees. You throw it, and if you miss it, hitting it, burpees.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, Kelly, you got to explain this because we're talking about, we went from going to Independent Brewing Company to doing burpees if you miss something. What is it in the world is a burpee?
A burpee. Well, you come down.
Not the same thing you hear in a bar, obviously.
No. So you come down into like a plank position, you hop out, you hop back up, and you jump back up. So basically it's going to the ground, similar, kind of like a push-up,
Almost like a modified mountain climber.
Yeah.
What we call it in the Corps. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Krabby, I've never been there yet. I got to get there to Krabby Axe.
So much fun. They have leagues and stuff now. The owner over there, Trisha, she's so cool.
Don't they have a one that they move around?
Traveling one? Yes. They go to all the breweries around here. Yeah, she's a great local person, and she's just kicking butt over there.
Well, I got to get her on too then. Without
yes.
So what else? Now that's November 12th, right?
Yeah, that's this Saturday. So that's a Saturday at 8 a.m. It's in the morning because we do it before they open. And then, that's really fun. And then we have our Thanksgiving. So Core Bootcamps always offers a free Thanksgiving Day boot camp. Core Bootcamps always offers free stuff. Like people have, yes. We offer free classes to the community all the time. And your first class at either studio is always free. So you can always, anytime, you just go on our website, corebootcamps.com, of course with the K, or Core Bar and Yoga. And you just go to first class pass. And you can always get a first class. But we do the big outside Thanksgiving morning boot camp, and it's always a huge success. So everybody kind of gets their burn on before they eat all their food. And so that's always fun. So that's coming up. And then I'm partnering up with, there's a small boutique women's clothing store, Apricot Lane, across the street. Yeah. Okay. So Amy works for me. Amy is Amy who owns that is a bar instructor. So what we're going to do coming up on December 8th, it's like a Thursday evening, she'll teach a free bar class. And then we're just going to like walk across the street and she's going to do like 20% off shopping over there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's just constantly just partnering up with people. We don't have anything coming up right now, but we always do things with Charm City Run as well. Actually, that's where I used to do more things than I do even now with them, but we love to partner up with them too. But the other events really that we have coming up are all around like Small Business Saturday and
Right.
the Black Friday. So we have a lot of specials, membership specials coming up on those days, and some fun classes that you can check out. And a lot of them are free.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me? Well, wait a minute. Oh, that's just for November, right?
Yeah, that's just for November.
You have anything coming up in December with the big guy?
Well,
I'm not talking about Matt. I'm talking about Santa Claus.
I think we're gonna be. We aren't for sure, but I think we're gonna be in the parade.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, we think we got a trailer. We're gonna put a bike back there and have somebody spinning on the bike, and we're all gonna dress up really Christmassy, and we're gonna do have people like lifting some weights in the back of this trailer, and we're gonna be walking around. So that should be fun. And then we always do events right around that Christmas Eve time. We'll do another free big boot camp class and another free bar class. So I don't have, besides the boutique, which is in December, I don't have anything on my schedule as of yet, but we always do, we do a challenge. This is a really cool challenge, and I love it so much. So it's called the 12 Days of Fitness. So every day from December 1st to December 12th, you have to walk or jog a mile. So by December 12th, you'll have done 12 miles. And then we come together and we do our last mile together as a group. So whether you're walking, jogging, or you're a really fast runner, it doesn't matter. Everybody can be involved in it. And it's just a really cool thing. And last year we had a big boom box, and we jogged and walked around town, and we were all dressed up really Christmassy, and it was a lot of fun. So cool. We do a lot of challenges. We just got doing in October, we just did 21 classes in 31 days. So the idea was to do 21 classes in 31 days. You can go back and forth to whatever studio that you want to go to. And, or we have, and we can talk about this more too, but we offer that live virtual, we offer on-demand classes. So everybody has we feel like we try to cover all the bases in terms of trying to keep people moving.
Wow. You're going to end up taking over Main Street, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%.
I would love that. You're going to have to change the name to Core Bel Air.
I know. Well, we have an app.
In there.
We have our own app now, and the app is Core Fitness. So you can go to the App Store and download our app right now, and it's Core Fitness. And then the studios fall underneath that app. So
Core
Fitness.
So that's on, so that you can get that on the Apple.
Yeah, you can just you could go to Android. Whatever you have, go wherever you download your app. You go to your app store on whatever you have, your phone, whatever. You can download it, and that's how everybody signs up for classes and looks at our memberships and all that stuff.
That's a great idea.
Oh, it was so fun. We just transitioned to that back in July.
Now, who ended up putting the app together for you guys, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it was our software company, which is called GlowFox. So they do all of our our members, they collect our credit card payments. They do all of that stuff for us.
That's something I think a lot of businesses need to start looking into is getting apps. If their business fits it, and with what you're doing, it's perfect to have an app for it. But not every business can use it, but there's so many businesses out there that could just expand and grow from using an app, or having their own app.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, I bet. I bet that's so. Core Fitness, people can find it on Google Play or the Apple Store.
Yep.
Is there any other thing I'm missing there? That's the only two types of phones, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Apple and Android for now.
Well, I think they have Google phones. Like a Google, is that?
Yeah, but that's Android.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's Android. Coming soon, the new Elon mobile company.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you never know. So with the fitness, was that always your plan to no?
No.
What what was it that all right,
I
so
didn't have a plan, but I mean, I was not like everyone asked me, like, were you the athlete in high school and college and all that stuff? No, I was the person drinking underneath the
really?
bleachers. Oh, drink. Yeah. So no, I was. This was
So
not the plan.
so the corn huskers really do use that corn to make stuff, right?
There you go.
Are you serious? Really?
Oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, I was just like such a wild kid and just a wild teenager. And I pretty much was out of control. But I decided, I think it was like how it started was I started taking like spin classes and I liked that. So then I got spin certified, which is like the indoor cycling. I should say it like that because it's better if people understand. And then I started teaching group fitness classes at the Y of Central Maryland in Abingdon. Okay. And then I got my health coach. Then I got my personal trainer. Then I started to get clients. Then I started to have people ask me to do things for their businesses, in their garages, for their family stuff. It just took a life of its own. Like I just kept feeling, seriously, Rich, this is one of those things where it just kept leading me. Yeah. I felt like I wasn't even doing anything. I was like, wow, okay. And at every when the opportunity would knock, I would jump on it. I would do stuff for free. I still do stuff for free, but I would do anything and everything. And I just started to build. I had no vision of it. I do now. It's more clear, but I didn't back then. It just became this thing. And then all of a sudden I decided to leave the Y, started the Bootcamps by Kelly, started running out space, started to get this following, was doing stuff at Charm City Run, was doing stuff with other local businesses. Then obviously got the incubator space and then it all took off from there.
Wow. So you just decided, I mean, you took a spin class first, fell in love with it and just started going all gung ho with it.
Yeah. I just decided, hey, I could probably maybe do that.
So who was doing the fitness first? You or Matt?
Well, Matt was a college athlete and he worked and then he worked at Ripken. So he was a big baseball guy. He's still a big baseball guy. Right. So he worked up at the stadium doing Ripken. So, and then he started to kind of get into the fitness stuff. We met at the Y.
Oh, really?
He was my boss.
Oh, and now you're his.
That's a whole other story.
So with what you're doing now, what's one common myth, that you hear about fitness, yoga, or whatever? That's not true.
Well, that like you have to be flexible or that you have to have a certain kind of body or you can't do it because you're too heavy or you're too tall or too short or you're too like, that's just not true. Right. And same with the core boot camps. I mean, same with all of it. That's why we offer the first class. And that's why we offer very reasonable. We offer the most reasonable prices in the county, hands down. I'm saying this out loud and I know it's true. So we're grateful that we can do that. But I think that, it's just about stepping into it and trying something new. And that can always be super scary. Yeah. But I think once you come into core, everyone's really friendly. I know every fitness studio says this, but we are kind of like the land for misfit toys. Like we're just like, we just are. We're just like, whatever. I mean, we are all like, everyone's unique. We have all different shapes and sizes and ages, and we just have fun. It's a warm and a welcoming place. And there's nothing, I think one of the reasons, honestly, that I started a fitness studio, Rich, was because even as fit as I kind of have been for many, many years, I always felt like really intimidated and very, like I would walk into some fitness center, and I feel like it was very cliquey and I felt uncomfortable. And I was like, gosh, why do I feel so uncomfortable? I can't imagine. I'm in great shape. I don't know. I'm sure that other people who aren't in as great a shape feel really uncomfortable. So I really definitely wanted to create an atmosphere that when you walk in, there's not that vibe, and there's not.
Right. And I think one of the things, because when you mentioned the flexible part, that's one of the things that yoga helps with.
Yeah.
I mean, before I started taking yoga, I couldn't even bend over and touch my toe. I couldn't even see my toes, but I couldn't even touch it. Now I
Yeah.
have no problem bending completely over, or
So
anything,
cool.
and lost 50 pounds, which helped out a
So
lot too.
cool.
And
So cool.
it helps put that in the meditation, helps with the blood circulation. It helps with your mindset. So many things that I think a lot of people are missing the boat.
Yep.
With the core brand, do you guys do anything with seniors? Senior
We
citizens.
had, well, we do have some
There
senior
it is.
citizens there, but we did. There was a time where I did a program where it was just for seniors. So I have in the past. We don't have anything specifically for them right now, but I'm always open to that. Like, people still do hire me to do, to come, and they'll say, hey, come to my business, or hey, I have a group of friends and we don't want to come to a gym, but can we hire you for 8 weeks of fitness? You come to us 2 times a week, or we come to you. So if I had a group of seniors or whoever it was, and they were like, hey, Kelly, can we start doing that? I'd be like, totally cool. I'll do whatever. I'm open to whatever. And whatever makes sense.
I'm glad you said that, because that was going to be one of my other questions, is if people can still hire you to come out, but you just answered that.
And I do one-on-one personal training. So I go into people's homes. I do a lot virtually now, but that's a main part of actually what I do is with my health coaching and my personal training. So I have about 17 personal training clients right now. So I train people, morning, noon, and night, and just, I find that really fulfilling.
So if you weren't doing this, what do you think you'd be doing now?
I don't know. I can't sit still, so I don't know what it would be. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Sometimes I'm just so grateful to God, because I have no idea. Like, when I was younger, I did like retail, and I did, so I worked in different companies. I've been I was like a receptionist, and I got my degree. I have my degree in psychology. I always wanted to be, before all this fitness stuff, I always wanted to be a guidance counselor.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I think I wanted to help kids because I was such a mess. I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally help kids because I was such a mess.
I can see it now. You'd be at a high school as a guidance counselor, and your office would be under the bleachers.
Well, they wouldn't get away with anything, that's for sure, because I know all of the tricks.
Yeah, don't we? I mean, I don't. No.
Sure.
Oh, God. Kelly, is there anything you want to add?
No, not really. I mean, we have our 2 websites. We're on Facebook and Instagram under Core Barre Yoga, again with the K, and Core Bootcamps. We're totally out there. So very easy to find. Our website, our Core Fitness app, we already talked about that. Just check us out. I always say to people, just step into it. Try out one class. If it's not for you, cool. If it is, there's a win-win there, because it's not like they're always free. So I think we offer those free events and stuff like that. So bring a friend with you, and have some fun. But I don't have anything else. I think this was great. I appreciate it.
Anytime you want to come back on, especially since you guys do a lot of events, anytime you want to come back on, let me know.
Okay.
We'll get it set up. I'm really, really looking forward to doing the podcast with you, because I know when I did it before with Matt, that's when we first started doing the podcast, really. And now I forget who was co-hosting with me. It might be Wendy. I can't remember. But I know we could probably sit there and talk for a long time.
Yes.
About everything, because that's when we start learning more about you and the bleachers, more about the business, the virtual training.
Yes.
Which I think is great, because now you could get anyone from anywhere on.
It's going to be cool. We'll chat about it. It's going to be awesome.
Definitely, without a doubt. So, Kelly, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
I am really looking forward to the ice cream shop. I can't wait for that to happen. Wait, what's going to be after the ice cream shop?
It'll be another studio. We'll have 4 of them in town. Watch.
Wow. Okay. So
Get ready.
Y'all heard it right here. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes open because there's going to be a big change in Harford County. You're going to be visiting Core Bel Air.
I love that. I love it.
Thanks, Kelly. Take care.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Joe Ayler, Tar Heel Construction Group. We are here in Abingdon, Harford County, Maryland. Just to let you guys know, we're Tar Heel Construction Group. We are a local home improvement contractor focusing on roofing, siding, and gutters. Give us a call at 410-638-7021 or reach out to us online at tarheelconstructiongroup.com. Have a great day.